If someone is convicted for drunk driving, we expect they'll be punished accordingly. A key component in that is getting blood drawn once the suspect is arrested.
But APD says after too many mess-ups, they recently had to fire the company they used to draw blood. KXAN's Angie Bevan shows us how Travis County EMS paramedics are now filling that role.
APD hired the temp agency ProTouch Nurses in 2010 to do blood draws, but complaints from officers came shortly after.
There were times when they couldn't make it in time, or there were just so many things going on at a given time, and a lot of these people that they hired had other jobs, so they couldn't come in when we needed them to.
So officers found themselves on several occasions taking suspects to hospitals for blood work, costing more money and possibly evidence.
Because when we're dealing with DWI, we're trying to get as close to the time of driving as we possibly can, and that's stuff that we need when it comes to trial later on.
Officers also complained ProTouch workers would sometimes take multiple attempts to draw blood, as many as 8 times.
I think a lot of it boiled down to a level of service that we see.
So APD terminated the contract with ProTouch and called on EMS.
As a matter of fact, EMS couldn't administer blood draws for APD because it was prohibited by a statewide statute. But in 2013, lawmakers changed that.
I would say it's working very well right now.
EMS-Division Chief Eric Jakubauskas says medics sign up for shifts outside of their normal work.
They're clinicians and they're used to working with people under duress and people under stress, so I think that brings an intangible to what we're providing for APD.
The level of service APD needs.
And these are guys that are highly, highly trained to do what they're doing.
To help keep drunk drivers off Austin's roads. In Austin, Angie Bevan, KXAN News.
We reached out to ProTouch nurses today at both their Houston and Dallas offices to ask about these accusations. No one was available for comment. EMS medics will draw blood for DWI only at central booking once a suspect is arrested and it's warranted. We asked Austin police if the performance of ProTouch nurses may have impacted the number of drunk driving arrests last year. These are the numbers from police. In 2013, there were nearly 6,500 arrests, but last year there were less than 6,200, a decrease of just more than 3%. Despite making less arrests, officers say there could be several factors involved in that number, from the weather to the number of officers working at any given time.